Welcome everyone, it's RustyMoney here. This is a place of live streams, challenges, let's plays and more. So sit back and relax with your favorite beverage and a delicious donut, and I hope you enjoy this next creation. Welcome back everybody to another episode of the One Tile Challenge here on Calm Lands. This challenge was created by Zorch Farming and shared on YouTube. So welcome to Farming Simulator 25 here on Calm Lands. So what we're going to do, everybody, is we got to run up to the store. We're in December and I got really cold loading these potatoes from our greenhouse, as the potatoes sell the best in December. We've got 10,000 liters of potatoes on our trailer here, and we're going to go sell them. But we'll need to run up to the store as we venture up there to sell these potatoes. They're selling the best up there at the cooperative, so let's take a look at that. Potatoes. $466 at the cooperative. I'm going to tag that so we get the right place. Alright, let's head up there and go sell these at the cooperative. The other thing that we need to be thinking about, everybody, and you will see why, is we need to be thinking about repairing the tractor. We are under half life on the tractor right now. We're gonna have to get some fuel here sometime again soon. We've got $7,874. We are in December, into a new month. We lost just over $2,000 as we moved from November to December. Alright, we're gonna park the trailer right out here. We're gonna jump off into here. And we're gonna show you why we need to repair that tractor soon. The tractor is going to cost us $6,870 right now to repair it. Everything else is pretty decent on repair. The only thing that could maybe use some repairs is we have overworked our front loader. So it needs repairs up to $115. Everything else is pretty cheap. But what we're gonna do is I got really cold loading these potatoes. So we're gonna customize this tractor. And we can put a new cab on it for nothing. So we're gonna get a cab on it. Help us stay a little bit warmer during the winter months. Customize. Well, look at that. We got a nice warm cab. Let's get our weight on. Front loader back on. Let's go sell these potatoes. Now, we have $7,000, just over $7,000. Remember, we're in a new month. We still have to pay the bank $5,000 for December, and we still need to save money for a harvester. Hopefully, we get a decent amount off of these potatoes. I'm going to go ahead and unstrap them. $4,666. So we're at $12,000 540. Okay. Well, not as much money as I was hoping for. But it's not like we really need the harvester yet. It would be really nice to have it bought. But I think what we need to focus on, because we can cut our other grass field, it's ready to be cut. And we probably shouldn't try and cut it in January, so we should probably try and get it cut before the snow starts to fall. Whoa! We just about had an old wreck right there. But yeah, we need to cut grass again, make it to hay, and sell it. Or we invest some money. Maybe that's what we'll do, everybody. I've got an idea. Oh, do I got an idea. We're gonna do that right now because it's not very expensive. We're gonna drop our trailer. We had it in our lean-to because we haven't been using it. We have spring onion and strawberries available at our greenhouse, but they sell the best in February. So I think I'm gonna kind of hopefully let them stockpile up and sell them when they sell the best in February. Okay, we can get rid of our trailer there. And our eggs, they sell the best in November. We don't have a pallet of eggs yet. Our bees have quit producing because it's winter time. Okay, we need to go over this way, everybody. Oh, collision on our chicken pen. We're gonna stop the old tractor and we're gonna place something. Because if we can cut our grass, yeah, we're going to do this. So we're going to go to silos. We're going to go down here. And we're going to get... We're going to get this 8x30 and buy it. Okay, so we have ourselves a silage bunker. Sweet, and it looks like it terraformed actually really well. Okay, well, here is my plan, everybody. Let's, because I've tested this a little off camera on a different game save, actually. Alright, let's get rid of our pallet fork. We don't need it right now. We'll drop it right there. And we're going to put our front loader over here where I've been keeping it. Drop that. Let's get our weight back over here. Drop that. Just get our mower out and we will tell you what I am thinking here. This is going to be more work, more heavy duty, shouldn't say heavy duty, more tedious work. Let's get into our grass field. as it is ready to cut. We ain't gonna get very much off of it because it's just in its first growth stage, okay? First harvestable growth stage, but I want to get it cut before we get into January because there's a certain reason why. Alright, so let's turn it on. Let's start cutting some grass. Okay, well, here is what my plan is, okay? We are going to mow this field. We are then going to teddy it all to hay, and I will load it up into my trailer by the bucket and front loader like I have been on all of them so far, and selling it as hay. But this time, what I'm going to do with some of this is I am going to try and do like every other load. So I'll sell one load of hay, and I'll put the next load of hay in my silage bunker. Because once I put the hay in the silage bunker, it turns to chaff, even though it's hay. So we still can compact it and make silage, okay? And so then it will be February, and basically 2 months from now, because we're in December, and in February, I believe our silage that we have put in our bunker should be fermented, I hope. And silage sells the best, I believe, in February. Let's just look at that. Oh, okay. Well, I'm wrong. I must have been thinking about FS25. Silage actually sells the best in November and December. That's okay. That's okay. Still, because it sells for the best price at $221 right now, because we are in December, it's selling for $221. It looks like its low is $216, so I think we'll still make some decent money. Alright, let's go ahead and let's get this mowed, turned to hay, and we'll be back with you after we have started, excuse me, to load up the hay from this field. So we will jump cut to that point, everybody, and we will be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I got this field all mowed and turned to hay, and discovered that we must have got some weeds in our field here. As you can see, we got some nasty stuff right here in the field, or that's damage from weather, who knows, but that's alright. We didn't get, or I should say we don't have a lot of hay on the ground here. We could have waited for another month before we harvested it, but I wanted to harvest it now because we need some more money. So it's an early cutting, plus we'll be going into heavy winter months of like January and February. So what I did was, I cut it all to grass, and then around the edges of this entire field, I took that grass and loaded it up in my wagon here and took it up to my silage bunker. And we probably took like, well, let's just drive up there and we'll show you what we took up there, because I haven't sold any yet. And then I've been loading hay. So what I did was, after I traced out the field, picking up the grass, I then teddied the rest of the field to hay. And we have, let's see, is it gonna tell me here? Oh, it should tell me what's going on. Hopefully nothing is screwed up with that. Interactive. Let's put the help window on. That might tell me then. Yeah, so we got 23,412 liters of chaff in here. Okay. I'm going to be putting some more in there too from my hay. I'm going to try and do like every other load. But that is all going to depend on a couple of things, everybody. So first off, we're going to go sell this first load because I'm not sure how much I'm going to get, actually. How much money I'm going to earn off of this cutting because, again, cut it pretty early. Okay, let's dump that in there. Okay, we made $266. Let's go ahead and let's dump this and make a little bit of money. See what we get off of that. $932. Alright, what we are going to do, though, is we are going to see you up at the store, I think. Yeah, we're going to see you up at the store because there's just something I'm too worried about not having. So we're going to go up to the store right now. Alright, we're up here at the store. We're going to make a purchase. Part of the purchase, anyway. The biggest portion of the purchase, let's say. And hopefully, we don't hurt too bad by not waiting. Watch there be another harvester come to the mod hub this week. When you see this video, it'll be much cheaper than this one even. Alright, what are we going to do to this thing? What can we do that's not going to cost us any money? A roof. Okay, let's put a roof on it. That don't cost us any money. We can hold 2,500 liters right now. If we upgrade that, that's an extra 3,000. We're going to wait on that. So we will just buy it like that. So let's buy this for 10,500. We can always buy the extension for the amount of liters it holds later. Right now, it's just at the base capacity. I'm really worried about not having that thing. We're getting too close, so we now have it. Alright, so now let's move down to our tractor. We'll see you there. Alright, we are back down here at the old tractor, everybody. Well, it is time to load up some more hay with you all. So we are going to load up some more hay in the old tractor and dump it into our wagon like we have been this entire time, and then do some selling of the hay as well as do some dumping of it into our silage bunker. So let's get some more loaded up. The other whoa, Murphy! Oh, sorry, I just yelled in everybody's ear. Wonderful. I have to cut that part out. Our farm dog Murphy is going a little nuts because our son is outside. I think he's waiting for his girlfriend to get here. They're gonna go to a lake for a while. She just graduated yesterday from high school. Alright, let's let's load up some more hay. See, the other thing we got to think about here in December as well, everybody, is we have to spend 5,000 at paying off our debt. We have not done that here in December yet. So, we'll probably focus on that as we get the money up there to 5,000. So we have that done for December. Which, that is, yeah, that is, that's a little ways away from what we have right now for money. We only got $2,748. We do not have very much money. We do have quite a bit of hay left here on the ground, but not very much. I think we had a couple of grass spots up here. If I load up these grass spots first, and then I go start loading up hay, then the grass that's in the bucket turns to hay. So that's why I'm kind of going back and looking to see if I have any spots of grass that didn't teddy to hay. That little cheap teddy seems to miss some spots when you're trying to teddy out the grass to hay. So I really would like to get a better teddy or a different teddy and see if that helps us here. So we're not missing so much grass when we're teddying it the first time to hay. Alright, so now we're loading up hay again into our bucket. Yeah, I've got a lot of experience with the front loader now. As this is the way I've been doing my grass work, loading it all by the bucket into the trailer and selling it. So it's kind of time consuming, but hey, it is worked. We're loading 2,000 liters at a time, which isn't too bad. So I'm alright. I'm alright with it, you know. We're okay. We got a little bit more room left here to load up into the bucket. Have came across some more channels doing this challenge, everybody. So another video or so down in the list through the creation of this series, I will do a complete shout out again, or try to, everybody. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody the first time. I didn't go back and watch my video and compare it to my list, but I think I got everybody from the time of recording that episode to the time it released anyway. And now there's been some more people doing this challenge, so I'll be at least incorporating all those people in the links in the description of these videos, everybody. So make sure you check out all these other content creators on YouTube that are also doing this challenge. It's getting highly noticed, I think, on YouTube. I think what everybody really enjoys about it, from the comments I've seen on my videos and the comments I've seen on other people's videos, is the real fascinating part about watching this series that everybody is doing, is we're all doing it on the same plot of land, but seeing how everybody is doing it so much different from each other. Yeah, there's quite a bit of mods that are being used the same, you know, but there's also not a lot of mods out there yet either, really, to where you're not going to be to a point where you're not duplicating each other. But the interesting part is the layout of everybody's land, you know. I'll have to shout out one that I really like the layout, very creative, is Retolf. his little farmyard that he's made inside his area that's fenced off with all the little different weird looking road paths inside his one tile and his odd shaped fields remind me so much of like a farm out in the middle of a prairie somewhere, like something you would have saw from like the old TV show Little House on the Prairie, or even if you were able to farm in the game Red Dead Redemption. You know, it just really cool how Retolf has laid out his land. So that is one that I really like how he's doing it. But everybody's doing a great job. Farmer Mike laying out his farmyard, and yeah, just everybody's doing an awesome job. Alright, let's load up another. We gotta finish loading up the bucket here. The toughest part about this is getting the bucket level with the ground to where you're picking something up, you know. Alright, we are moving right along, I think. I think we're doing pretty good here, everybody. I really do. The thing that really catches my eye about this is even though I'm probably the only one not doing this in hard economy, because I didn't want to, I just wanted to do it in normal economy and have fun, is I'm still struggling with the money in normal economy, and those guys all doing it in hard economy. I'm just doing it in normal economy because I don't want to be stuck on this game save forever. I want to venture to other new maps once we get more maps and more updates to current maps and more updates to those new maps out in the mod hub. I want to move on to some bigger things as well. So that's the only reason I'm doing it in normal economy instead of hard, and also because I have an idea of what I want to do for a hardcore series, and so I just don't want to do hardcore yet. I want to do something of my own with that. So yeah, so here we are. We will sell this load, and the next load we will probably take to our bunker. But the key thing we need to think about is we really do need to get to that $5,000 mark first. So that's what we might think about is getting to the $5,000 mark and paying our debt for December, and then hopefully still being able to sell a load or two to have a little money, and still supply some extra hay here to our silage bunker. Yeah, I could do this all to silage, but I need the money now, you know. And then doing it to the silage bunker also later is a nice, you know, kind of like a nice little passive income as it's coming later. Okay, well, everybody, I'm going to continue to work the land here, and we'll bring you back with the last couple of loads or so. So we'll see you in a little bit. Well, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed that bit of a time lapse of taking care of the hay. We only have $1,380 now, and I got just over 29,000 liters of hay chaff in our silage bunker, fermenting to silage. But I have just discovered something, everybody, and I hope I don't run into a problem or I will have my first ever rage quit in Farming Simulator. So my little IBC is full of water right here, and I was going to get down here and fill up my salt production in my greenhouse, maybe sell a load of water. I cannot get the trigger for the water to show up on any of these three things. Hoping it does now. But that's where the water goes in there. The water goes in over here on the greenhouse. Right in here. All of this problem has just started. I don't even get a dump notice for my water right there either. This is not good. I am gonna become very upset, everybody. This has all happened since the latest game update because I haven't been on here to try this. So, what we're gonna do, and everything was working prior to the latest game update, is I'm gonna move into January, everybody. We only have $1,380. I'm gonna see if it will then let me move my water. Actually, we should just stay down there with it, so we're going to drive back down there. Let's just go back down there with this, and then we can come back up to the house and go to sleep and move into January and see if that does anything. The only thing that I've done new, everybody, is put down that silage bunker. That is it. I haven't changed any equipment or anything. I don't know what is causing this. This is very disturbing. I always run into a problem, it seems like, on everything I try and do anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to go to the house. And we're going to go to sleep into January and just see if that's the issue. The other thing I'm going to do is we need to repair the tractor. So because of this situation, I'm going to give myself a buy in January to pay for some debt, because we need to pay for the tractor repair. See if maybe it's the tractor repair causing us a problem. Let's go to sleep. We are not going to have much money when we wake up. We have $225. Oh, let's check our eggs. We're right here by our eggs. Oh, hey, we are getting some eggs now. So we might end up buying a new tank for water. Let's go down to the tractor. The only other thing new I've done, everybody, is buy that harvester too. I don't understand why I can't put any water in anything. I can't even sell the water. Something is not very pleasant right now. I'm not getting any trigger to show up. I do not know what is going on. So, we are going to go sell this trailer. And potentially see about buying a new one. And see why my water triggers aren't working. Unless it's because my pump is finally working. I don't know if that water pump by... I think it's... Well, I don't know who it's by. I want to say it was by Black Sheep, but I could be wrong. That water pump that I have placed up by my little house. Or is this not working because my tractor is not in good health right now? Okay, we're going to see how much it is to get fuel. We need fuel. This is going to eat up some money. A lot of my money. We got $45 right now, everybody. But we're going to sell this IBC tank. Oh, I'm not very pleased right now. This is not good. Not good at all. Okay, let's sell that. Repaint it for 40. We can do that. We got the money. Now sell it for 917. Okay, now I don't know what we have available to buy for liquid tanks. What could we try? Barrels. Nothing there we can afford. What about miscellaneous? Oh my goodness. Okay, this is not very fun right now. I am a bit worried about this, everybody. What's in used equipment? Ooh, hey. It's a tree planter and used equipment. Alright, we need to sell some stuff, everybody. We need to repair this tractor. So I'm going to get some pallets loaded up, everybody, and get this tractor repaired. Hopefully have enough to buy some kind of new water tank. I don't know what's going on, everybody. Something is wrong. And I am a bit disturbed. So we'll be right back with you. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we still haven't repaired the tractor or bought a new liquid water tank, but we're over here at the farmer's market gonna sell 6,000 liters of spring onions, 6,000 liters of strawberries, and 6,000 liters of potatoes, and hopefully we get enough to repair the tractor and maybe buy some kind of new water tank. I'm not sure where these exactly sell over here, but let's, ooh, all right there. Wow, $13,583. Nice. $14,505. Nice. We're going to go up to the store, everybody, and get this tractor repaired. That is a priority. So we will see you back up at the store. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I found a new water tank, but let's repair this tractor first and see what this damage is going to be. Repair it for $9,675. That's the first time we've had to we've repaired this thing, so we will repair it R3. $4,829 is all we have left. Let's buy our new tank and hopefully our water problem's fixed. I'm not sure where this is gonna show up, but let's go to barrels here first. Let's buy this one for $1,500. And let's see how well this works. So we got $3,329. If this doesn't fix our water problem, I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I am not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm not exactly sure what I should do. I'm thinking I might have to go on another game save and start testing a few things. I sure hope I haven't ran into a mod conflict already. I've been very careful about what mods I've been installing and how many I've been installing and what mods or how many mods I have turned on and utilized in one game save here on console. I always seem to be the one to find a problem. I just hope now that my productions will take water, or if my productions were affected by the game update, I don't know. I might have to reach out to all the other creators taking on this challenge and see if they've had any issues since the latest game update. Will this give us the fill trigger? Okay, says start filling. Okay, we got our free water. Now, can we sell it? Let's just see if we can sell the first load. Because I'd like to know I don't want to set my money back too far. Hopefully, come on, please. Nothing. I get nothing, everybody. What is going on? I don't get a dump trigger at all. Oh, there we go. I had to lower it here. Okay. Holy cow. Was that the problem over here? Okay, maybe you can't sell water anymore. Let's see if we can dump into this. Okay. Whew. We can dump into our salt production. Maybe with the game update you can't sell water anymore. I don't know, but all I know is I'm happy that that's working. Money I didn't want to spend, but the good thing about it though is that my other tank only held 1,000 liters of water. This holds 2,000 liters, so we've got an extra 1,000 liters on transport. But we might not be able to sell water anymore. I mean, that's not a big deal, but what caused it? What happened? Is it because of the game update? They took the sale of water out, maybe? I mean, it was only working at this multi-fruit sell point, selling water anyway. Let's lower that. Let's see if we get the icon anywhere here to sell the water. I ain't getting anything about selling water. Okay, selling water might not be a thing anymore. Okay, we still got our water icon back for filling our greenhouse, so I'm happy about that. Now let's check how full these are now. Okay, the greenhouse could use another tank of water, and salt production could use a little bit more water. Alright, let's do that. Well, I'm going to fill more water, everybody. I'm gonna check my recording time. You know what? I think we'll just leave it here. I think we will leave this episode here. This might be a shorter episode. I'm not sure on my time at all, everybody. But this episode might be a little shorter than the others. But we have done a few things. That is for sure. The only thing I wish I could do was sell water. No, that's not right. That's not right. We don't want to be able to do that. I mean, it's like $200 and some per liter selling water per 1,000 liters. So it was a nice bit of income, but I don't think I can do it anymore. I'm just glad that we can actually dump our water into our productions, because I wasn't getting that to happen earlier. Okay, the salt production's full again. I'm stocking up on the salt production. I haven't sold any of my salt production yet at all. We've only sold stuff from the greenhouse. I'm kind of going to let the eggs, I think, stock up unless I really need to sell eggs. Now my fill icon is clear out here. Dump. I don't know. Alright. Well, if you enjoyed this episode, everybody, please make sure you drop a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But for myself, RustyMoney, we will see you all on the flip side. Have a good one. PlayStation